Alright, I guess I have to make this whole video over. Because I recorded it and switched games and it stopped my fucking recording. Oh well. But what's up, guys? It's Cameron here, aka I'm the crazy one. So, I'm just gonna play some of this shit in the background. Just fuck around. Do Edge versus Randy Orton. Yeah, fuck it. Alright. But yeah, so this topic, we're going to be talking about music. Reaper Death asked me to do this like a week or so ago. And I've been meaning to get to it. I've just been busy and haven't been thinking about it. So now that it's on my mind, I thought I would get it over with. Like I said, I just started new recording stuff, but I had was talking about this topic for about like 7 minutes straight. Excuse me, 7 minutes straight. And then fucking switched over to this because I was playing GTA 5 originally, but I was dealing with a lot of cops and my fucking controller just kept, talking because the controllers have speakers and stuff, and stupid cop shit talks to you, and it was super loud, and just I couldn't focus on what I was trying to say with it, so I decided to get on the game that doesn't have that bullshit. But I'll just talk about the same shit that I was talking about before, so I'm going to start off with saying that, or talking about how my love for music started, and like what I used to listen to when I was younger, and how I started listening to the music I did when I was younger, kind of just go from there up until now. So, started really getting big into music probably when I was, about 5 years old, something like that, probably like 5, 6 years old. I was pretty young. And even when I was that young, I used to have a CD player like most kids did back in the day, especially like around my age and stuff. And I would listen to music all the time. Like when I had friends over, when I was just home alone. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be home alone or anything at 5 years old. But what I mean is just like playing video games like alone in my room or something like that. I would listen to like a burned CD that I had, or an actual CD, like a Kids Bop CD or something like that. But I used to, when I started off when I was younger, listen to like Kids Bop. I listened to like Jesse McCartney, shit like that and stuff. Kind of like just average stuff that most children listen to when they're younger, is like, pop music. I've stated before, I still go back and listen to stuff like Jesse McCartney every once in a while and stuff, but it's not my main thing. Like, I mainly listen to rock and metal and rap, but it matters my mood. Sometimes I would feel like listening to pop or something like that every once in a while, so. But yeah, no, that's kind of where it started. I was pretty young and just listening to music on my CD player and shit like that. Now I just... Now it's mainly, like I said, metal, stuff like that. But as I kind of gotten older and stuff, by the time that I was in like middle school, I started getting more into like rock. It's kind of when I started listening to like 3 Days Grace, Avenged Sevenfold, Breaking Benjamin, a lot of Hollywood Undead, stuff like that. As I stated before, like my first concert that I went to was POD, 3 Days Grace, and Shinedown. And then my second concert after that was Hollywood Undead. And those were like my favorite bands at the time, so that was like perfect for me. I had such a good time at those concerts. But around that time, like middle school, like early years of high school, like my freshman year up until like halfway through my sophomore year, the heaviest stuff I listened to back then was like Five Finger Death Punch. I remember, like, I thought at the time, like, the Way of the Fist album and stuff like that, but Five Finger Death Punch was like some of the heaviest shit out there. I remember even when I started finding like some of Bullet for My Valentine's older stuff, like off the Poison and Scream Aim Fire and stuff like that. Like, I remember the first time I heard Waken the Demon, I'm like, oh, this shit's heavy. Which it is a heavy song, but it's nothing compared to a lot of the shit I listen to now, like fucking Cattle Decapitation, Infinite Annihilator, Pathology, Devil Roof, shit like that. But Yeah, I didn't start getting more into metal halfway through my sophomore year. I had my buddy John that I've talked about before. Um, he is still huge into Slipknot. It's one of his favorite bands and stuff. So I was kind of getting into Slipknot around that time, but all I really knew was still like the hits. Like The Devil and I came out around that time, and I love that song. Wait and Bleed, Duality, like all that shit. That's really all I knew from Slipknot. And he told me, he's like, fuck you, Randy. So yeah, he told me, he's like, yo, if you're gonna get into Slipknot, you gotta go back and listen to their old school shit. Like you gotta listen to their self-titled album and Iowa and stuff. So I sat down, I went home and listened to those albums. I listened to self-titled first because that was technically their debut album, and then I listened to Iowa afterwards, and I got addicted. Like I was extremely just addicted to that shit. What the fuck, Randy? Go in. Yeah, go in the ring. But yeah, no, that's where my love for metal started. But I've listened to music. RKO out of fucking nowhere. Jesus. I already have to use my resiliency when I've been playing this match for 5 fucking minutes. I'm just getting my fucking ass kicked. I haven't played WWE for a while, so it's kinda not as good as I would normally be. But yeah, like I don't know. When I was pretty young, because my dad is the reason that I got into rock music. So I listened to like Green Day and stuff when I was younger, but it was mainly like pop. It's kind of mainly that I listened to. Jesus, I fucked up my own comeback move. See, I've not played this forever. But yeah, I loved Green Day when I was younger and stuff like that. I still listen to Green Day here and there, but not as much as I used to. But yeah, no, after that and stuff, I remember probably by like my junior years when I started getting into like Suicide Silence and Bring Me the Horizon, Motionless in White and stuff. I remember like when I was dating my ex, I was dating my ex, I'm not even gonna say a name, the girl that took my virginity and stuff. She loved like Asking Alexandria and bands like that, and she tried getting me into them, and I just thought that they were like screamo garbage back in the day. Now Asking Alexandria is like one of my favorite bands. Fuck you. But yeah, no, I remember she tried getting me into that shit, and like I hated it. I just couldn't get into any of that shit. But then, like, probably like 6 months after me and her broke up, like I was listening to all like the shit that she was listening to at that time, like Motionless in White and Bring Me the Horizon and everything. And it's just funny. Like I remember years later, like me and her talked for a bit after I graduated and stuff. And I told her, you know, that I'm like into all this shit now, and she's like, wow, I wish you would have been into that shit when we dated, because that's when I was into it. She's like, all I really listen to now is like rap, and it's like not even good rap. Like she just listens to like some of the most god-awful shit ever. I'm glad that I don't talk to her and I'm not with her anymore. She has like 2 children now, which is okay. Like I have a lot of, you know, friends and stuff that have children and anything. I'm not against it. Like I'm 25 years old. Some of my friends are older than me or younger than me. Like we're at that age that we are gonna have children. But she has children and, you know, still drinks all the time, still smokes weed constantly and everything. And I just think if you're a parent and you have a kid, even if you are my age, just get out of that fucking, Jesus Christ. Just get out of that fucking lifestyle. Stop being in that party lifestyle, that loser lifestyle, and sober the fuck up for your children. Like, if you can't sober up for your children, you're a fucking loser and you should not have a child. But, yeah, now, yeah, like I said, mainly what I've been listening to now is a lot of metal and a lot of rap. been listening to probably my favorite song as of recently, or favorite songs as of right now would be, especially just seeing them and stuff, is Keeping Secrets by Fit for a Kane. That song is just really good. It's very good. It's got the heaviness in it, but it also has like a really just beautiful, catchy ass fucking chorus, which is absolutely amazing. And for the past few months or so, I've my favorite song has also been, well, songs, because it's like a two-parter song that goes together, is, I don't know any other really songs by Famous Last Words, but The Show Must Go On Part 1 and Part 2, absolute just masterpiece. Like, it's an emo-ass song, an emo-ass band, but God, that song, I don't know what it is about it. It's just, I love it. Like, my buddy Kenny showed me that song a long-ass time ago. Ever since, I've just been addicted to that shit. Just absolutely addicted. And it's a good song. I don't know, like, mainly if I'm ever just like in a mood where I just want to jam the fuck out to something, just like whatever, it'll be excuse me, I throw on emo ass shit, because I'm an emo boy at heart. That's the shit that makes me happy music wise, like old Scholastic Alexandria, or Bring Me the Horizon, Pierce the Veil, like older Panic at the Disco or Fall Out Boy, Sleeping with Sirens, shit like that. Even though I'm not like a huge fan of Sleeping with Sirens, mainly the songs I know of theirs are like their biggest hits. Their biggest hits are great. Like, If You Can't Hang, King for a Day, like, those songs are just like emo anthems. Also, I know, same thing, like, I love their hits and everything. I haven't like dug deeper into a lot of their music. I should, but My Chemical Romance, I used to not really understand why people loved My Chemical Romance and why they were so big. I'm like, oh, it's just some fucking emo, shitty pop punk band. But no, within the past probably like 4 or 5 years, like, I've gotten pretty big into MCR, and like I really understand like why they are as big as they are. Because even though they're like an emo pop punk band, they're probably one of the best ones out there. Just because they are very talented, and they do have some good songs and good lyrics. But I don't know. It just really matters my mood. I can listen to everything. After I'm done making this video, I'm gonna make, I say it's a quick video, but it might take a while if I go through all my playlists, but I have about 5 or 6 different playlists with just tons of different music, ranging from my biggest one that has over 500 hours of music, which is my metal playlist. I have just a straight up rock playlist, which is about 200 hours of just a bunch of different like rock, hard rock, soft rock, just whatever on it. And then I have my Shit That Bumps playlist, that's my rap playlist. I have a pop playlist. My smallest one is my dubstep EDM playlist, but I have some shit on there. And then I also have a joke song playlist that is literally just like meme songs and like really fucked up like weird shit. I get SpongeBob SquarePants theme song on it. A lot of the Ram Ranch songs, just really fucking oddball shit. Because me being the way that I am, I just have like a lot of weird shit that I love. Like, just the way that I talk, like the way that I am, like memes are my life other than music. I just love fucked up shit. I love fucked up humor, everything like that. But I just, like, I really do love music. Like, I'm like a lot of people out there. I could not live without music, even if I tried. I just can't. Like, literally, I just can't. And, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like, my music taste recently has been all over the place.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
This is completely just, like, not even, like, in topic to what we're talking about, but it also is at the same time. I take very long showers, and the reason Wi-Fi connection lost. What the fuck? But sorry, my brain just shut off. I hate having ADHD and stuff, so I'm thinking about 5,000 different things at once, and then what I'm trying to talk about, just my brain shuts off. But I take really long showers, and the reason I do that is because I love to listen to music and jam out in the shower. So sometimes I'll just take a 10-minute shower or something like that, or sometimes I'll be in the shower for half an hour to 45 minutes sometimes, because I'll just be sitting there under the warm water just jamming out. And yesterday I literally sat in there for probably about half an hour and started off jamming out to some of the heaviest metal that I have on my playlist, listening to Cranius and Pathology, Devil Cattle Decapitation. I listened to the whole debut album from Infinite Annihilator because I was really just wanting to listen to their shit. Just everything as heavy as I could for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then I kind of just got sick of that or whatever. So I started listening to just straight up rock for a little bit. I was like, I want to listen to still be in that kind of mood. I don't want to listen to rap or anything right now. So I was just listening to rock. So I was listening to a lot of 3 Days Grace, Breaking Benjamin and stuff like that. And I got sick of that after about 10 minutes. And then I started listening to rap for a little bit. And then after that, I started listening to, before I got out of the shower, I listened to a little bit of pop. I was going back and listening to Jesse McCartney and everything and stuff. It's crazy how different my moods can switch pretty quick. It's just one of those things, just like anyone, it just matters my mood. But I don't know, I've been just all over the place recently. But I don't know, I would say, as of right now, what if my, I can't talk today, Jesus Christ. This is why I could never be a commentator, because I stumble over my words a lot, I stutter, I forget things. I could never be a streamer or commentator or anything full time. I could not. But yeah, some of my favorite bands recently I've been listening to is I've been listening to a shit ton of Sleep Token. I've been listening to a good amount of Fit for a King recently. I've just been kind of over the place. He changed his name recently to something different. I don't know why he changed his name, but I found this rapper named Birdie Bands. How was I early? How was I fucking early? Fucking piece of shit. Fucking cunt game. But yeah, his name was Birdie Bands. He's Poundrill now. But one of my favorite rap songs recently, and I've been showing it to everybody because I feel even people that aren't super into rap, they can get into it. But Birdie Bands makes this super he doesn't even do screaming type shit like a Scarlord or Ghostman does, but he just has these heavy ass rap beats. No, I need to turn this stupid fucking punching thing off. I hate that they added this in it. I know they do this in real WWE games, but they shouldn't have added this stupid little mini-game thing into WWE game. It's fucking gay. But yeah, he has a song called Pink Inferno, and the intro to it has something from Squid Games, which I still, know this sounds crazy, but I still haven't watched Squid Games personally. I just haven't. I don't know, everyone was talking about it, but I'm kinda, it's not even a rebellious thing or anything, stuff like that. I just tend to not give in to what everyone thinks is cool or great lots of times. I remember for the longest time when Stranger Things was blowing up, I refused to watch it because everyone loved it, and then my ex fucking showed me it, and I found out that it actually is badass, and now Stranger Things is one of my favorite shows, and Squid Games might be the same. I could possibly watch it and understand why it's great, or I could fucking watch it and hate it. But yeah, it has this really cool Squid Game's intro, and then it just comes in with this like hard ass beat and just really good rapping, and I've been fucking addicted to that song. I've also been addicted to Outlaws. Outlaws with a Z. A Tara Reid, and Puya is my man. I'm thinking about going to Grade A 2024 this year because he's on the lineup, and I want to see Puya. But I decided just, I'm good. It's kind of, tickets are expensive, and they're playing at the Target Center again, and that was a cool venue, but trying to get to the venue because it's in the heart of Minneapolis, downtown, such a pain in the ass. Such a pain in the ass. Traffic there sucked. We literally were forced to wait about an hour at my old buddy Vinny's hotel with him and Kenny, just because, one, it was pouring down rain. We kind of wanted to see if it would die down a little bit, and two, everyone was leaving at the same time because the concert just got done, and you're in the heart of Minneapolis while all these people are trying to leave to go home. I was like, fuck that, I'm not dealing with that traffic, even though I'm not the one driving. But they're playing at the same place, and even though I wanted to see Puya, and Denzel Curry's playing this shit too, like, I would love to see them. Love to see Harper. Harper's on the lineup too. I just got into Harper recently because of TikTok. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna deal with that shit. Fuck that. But yeah, music is great. I love music.